Hi, this is Vernio and welcome to Everquest Next Landmark. In this second episode we will be looking at Phase 2. As for the contents of Phase 2, yeah, it's going to be a good one. Let's get down to business, shall we? First up, Socialization. This has me really excited. There's a lot of new features here I've not actually seen before. Landmark will feature a new naming mechanism with your account handle. Simply put, this means that you're able to name your character any name, without the risk of anyone taking it in the initial character rush. Of course, at the same time, this does mean that you'll see 10,000 versions of your favourite fictional character. A small price to pay, and at times an amusing one. I'm looking at you, Sephiroth. Next up is just the best thing in the world ever made. It's called SOE Emote. Now everyone loves emotes in their favourite MMOs. They bring life to your character and at times are very funny. The only bad thing about them is that they're generally limited to a certain amount. SOE Emote allows you to make your own emotes. It tracks you, uses your camera, and allows you to be the emoter. Mind blown. This, in tandem with voice communication, basically means that you're allowed to roleplay your character in a way that's never been possible before. Guaranteed 5 years from now every game is going to have this. It's brilliant. It's going to be hard to top that, but I'll give it a go. 2 additional features for Socialization are as follows. 1. Guilds, and 2. The player market. There's very little information released about guilds in Landmark thus far. What has been mentioned is that they will provide perks. From that, I think it's fair to speculate that that will involve bonuses to mining, combat, and possibly even exploration. Now, onto the player market. I think in terms of beta, this will be more of a showcase area for people who've built things thus far. Again though, that's speculation. I think it's fair to say that most of us are very interested in the player studio marketplace, especially with the news that's come out about content creators for things like Dota 2. One thing is for sure, somebody out there who's very talented is going to make a heck of a lot of money out of it. Right then, onto Laylines and Movement. It's going to be hard to describe what these do unless you've played something like Guild Wars 2. They're essentially a form of fast travel. Laylines will allow you to teleport yourself great distances within the same world. This will require a small amount of resources that have yet to be added to the game. It's also mentioned in the notes that this will increase the value of the land around that area. This is supposed to be due to accessibility, but I wonder if it might increase or decrease the upkeep costs of your landmark. As for changes to movement, well, this could be a lot of fun. They're essentially adding the ability to craft hang gliders and even items that will allow you to fly. I'm curious to know as to whether those will be also accessible through crafting. And so we come to risk and danger. You're no longer immortal. Sucks to be you. Players will now have a health pool. This is not fixed, however, as it can be increased through adventuring. If you do die, then they are going to penalise you for it. What that penalty is, we don't know. It sounds like they're incorporating a kind of World of Warcraft style graveyard system. I'm really pleased about that actually. Don't fix what isn't broken. They will also be incorporating a kind of revive mechanic. What that actually means, however, who's to say? I really quite like the down system in Guild Wars 2, but I know a lot of people don't. Perhaps yet again there'll be a unique twist on this. On top of this, they're also going to be incorporating buff mechanics. If you do not know what buff mechanics are, then I'm guessing you're probably new to gaming. In which case, welcome. And finally, the last thing I'll be covering in this video today. Basic combat is set to be introduced. This is where I think we'll find out how popular this game is really going to be. If they manage to pull off an effective combat system, that will be one thing that Minecraft never achieved. Great things have small beginnings, however, and this looks to be a rather small introduction. From the feel of the movement system that's currently in the game, there's a lot of potential here. Spectacle Fighter meets MMO meets Building Simulator. To you, I tip my hat. If you're interested in finding out more about these notes, I'll put a link in the description to the forum. Right, well that's it for today folks. I'll be back soon. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. And if you feel very generous, I'd really enjoy your comments in the section below. Thank you and goodbye.